YouTube, welcome to part 4 of putting the Strato Rat project. Things weren't looking good. If you've been watching this consecutively, there's a playlist up there somewhere, or just at the end of the video. Yeah, so I basically taking out the... I don't really... Well, yeah, had problems. Basically, did it all, plugged it in, didn't work. So here is unedited super footage. I mean, you could just skip to, I don't know, 10 minutes before the end or something like that, maybe. If you can't be bored sitting watching me try and work out why the fuck it doesn't work, and it's just like me. So, and then what I did, you know, I basically just gave up, didn't I? Yeah. So, enjoy. And it's this shite idea, Malko or not, just butchering guitars. I'm recording this before part 3 came out, by the way. Catch you in, I don't know, is it 20 minutes or something? I can't remember how long it is. See you soon. And so this stops falling out. I'm doing this with the lead in because sometimes when you do it, if things get twisted around on the inside, you build the guitar up, you kind of get the lead in because the actual lever bit is getting squished against the side of the hole. So I always put a lead in when I'm putting these sockets in, just in case this thing rotates. I quite like that splutter of solder that I've left there. It looks like flames coming out of it. Right, so I think it's that red wire that's not connected. The yellow wire seemed to go in quite well. The red wire I wasn't so sure about. Mind you, I don't know. Could be either of them. Am I going to take that out again? It's not actually that difficult to take it out by the time the thing is worked out. I'm getting hungry. I'm meant to be editing a video. This video will be late tomorrow, but the first part, which is uploading just now, I kind of ended up doing this now because I wanted to do this. It was more exciting to me than doing that. It's now 5:30. Oh well, no, it's possible. It's possible. It might be done. Right. Where is this bastard red thing? Oh, it's got to come off this as well. Mind you, I did say I was going to try and I was going to enlarge the holes to make it just a little bit neater. So I might as well do that now. But I can get it working, or if I can make it work here, just put it in bits. I need to get to the top of it. I think it's just not connecting properly to the track. I'm soldering it from the bottom. I need to get that red wire there through the hole and then melted on. So I think what I'll do is I'll snip it, take it off, and then put a fresh piece through. A freshly snipped and straight piece. Hold on, I wired it to the wrong thing. The plot thickens. So that goes on that way. And that's the signal. Yeah. Silly boy here done that the wrong side, didn't they? Yeah. Okay, there you go. So that's why that wasn't working. So this might be it. That was badly done by me there. But this is where having some sort of concept of what's going on is a good idea rather than, you know, just following a diagram. Because if you just follow a diagram, you just go, what have I done wrong? And now it's like, because I'm kind of winging this. Whether that's connected or not, I don't know, but oh, I can definitely get that one there on bit. Oh, I can definitely get better on that. Bit burny worny. Damn it! We still ain't got it. No. Battery need to be on. I wouldn't have thought so. LED clipping too. That implies it's getting into the thing, maybe it's just not coming out, doesn't it? Because if that's clipping, it's getting the signal. So what's the output signal? The output signal's that yellow one. So if I put the output signal in the wrong bit as well, like a complete tit? No, that one seems to be right. Is it maybe just not connected very well? Why is it not letting the signal through? What have I forgotten? What's not connected? What's not connected? It should be very simple. If I look in here, one of the wires has come off and you go, ah, or something very simple. You'll be missing. So I've got the output from the guitar is the red wire, which goes into the input, which is this first one. The red wire is the input. The red wire getting poked through that hole might be an idea. Somebody was listening to Flash Gordon outside there. Not that it's impossible. Why would it not just be in and out? They don't need earths. They don't need anything. And it's definitely, I'll put it onto the right socket because that's sitting like that. When you lift it up, that's a signal. And then that's sitting like that. You lift it up, that's a signal. Should be on. It should be on. But nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nil. What have I not done to it? I just get the impression it's going into the pedal. Because it wouldn't be distorted if it wasn't getting a signal. So why is it not coming out from the signal? Have I connected that wire to the wrong thing? No, seems alright. There's a signal going to the amp. Why is it not? That will look good. Why is it not I haven't melted that track. Where's that track meant to go to? It does look a bit shit. It's not wanting to go on. It's not wanting to go on that at all. Oh, why not? Why is it not? I hope I've not fucked it. That's what I'm worried about. I feel there's something very obvious I'm missing. I just can't think what it is. Have I put the wrong earth on? So that's the earth for the whole thing. It's obviously possible I frazzled the chip or something like that. No, the true bypass should still work. So why is the true bypass not working? Yeah, there's a question. I just keep thinking I've got the in and the out the wrong way around. That would totally make it make sense. Or do I have to connect the two earths together? Is that what it is? It's already got an earth. That's what I take it out to that. Well, it was what's going on there. I heard it working there for a second. Did you not? See, what can I send that? Where's that coming from? I think I've melted it. That's what I think's happened. I think I fucked it. Maybe take it out and try it from the top. Like there's a guitar. Uh-oh. Why is the guitar not making a noise? It goes straight out. Oh, because it's still got to go through the pedal, that's cool. No, it's alright. Never mind. This video's not going out then, is it? What's happened here is I've burst the track, so I reckon if I can get this wee screw in, I can actually screw it into the track. Whatever the output has to come from this, doesn't it? It has to come from the switch, doesn't it? This switch. Right annoying one, that. Just how do I get that to... How do I attach onto that track, which is obviously completely knackered now and burnt out? What if I put a wee bit of foil in the hole? Kind of poke it through. Will that give it something to stick to? Maybe. And tonight's video is going to be just one of the random ones I recorded a while ago and I haven't done anything with. To be honest, I'm really hungover today. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Just how the fuck do I get to that bit of track? Obviously this is me that's made a mess of this, not the... I just need to work out some way of getting onto that. What I can see what it is I've got to attach to, I just can't... I can't get an attachment on it. Take it there's not, I mean that output... It must come through this switch, the output. It must. I must be able to take it from the switch. Where is it? I'm not really going to know, am I? That's not going to help. I don't want to give up on this bastard. I'm going to stick it down with a bit of gaffer tape. I just put it melted when I took out the jack socket. A rookie error. I think if I just stick a wee bit of this on there. Okay, I'm going to pause this and then I'm going to go drill these holes just a little bit bigger. There's no point in taking the other camera out. But basically I think that's it working. Time skip. It's only 2 seconds away. Right, so this is the Bucky Rage record, by the way. It's pretty good. Hippie shit. Yeah, no, I did like it. Although I have to say that we did get quite drunk, me and my pals, when we were playing Skeletrix, and we listened to the whole first side, and it was like, I thought they were a bit more upbeat and rocking than this, and then it was like I'd been listening to it on 33. It's a 45. But yes, so what have I done? I decided that the silver, this is still the same piece of metal. I decided it looked shit with that sort of aluminium stuff. I can't remember, there's another bit lying about somewhere. So I decided I was just going to paint it black. I went outside, I've got a couple of cans of what used to sell in the pound shop, black spray paint. Nothing came out. It was like, there's white, and it's been in the garage for about 3 years or something like that. Like a wee dribble left in a can, so I sprayed it white instead. The pedal was in. This is my Dymo labeler. If you don't know what a Dymo labeler is, I remember having one of these as a toy at my granny's house, and I thought I used it as a gun because it kind of clicked. I didn't realise you put labels on it. I remember having the letters on it, but I never knew what it did. So it prints out these labels. So I've got... There's a switch in the middle. So if that's just... I put turbo on it because I like... If you've got a turbo, you put it on it. So that's normal and turbo modes, volume, filter, distortion, and I wrote rat on it just in case anyone didn't know. the back side of it. That was a bit that I made a mess of, a bit chunky, and basically just cut that bit out of one of these. So if you've got a spare one of these, I'm thinking going for the ultimate cheap. It is Mad Max era. You could just take this off, right? Because you don't really need the back plate anyway, and then use half of it for the back bit, and then use the other half for this bit of plastic. So there you go, just like for keeping things efficient. So yeah, so I have me go. Obviously, you know what this guitar was designed for. I've said before, it was basically it was partly to make this Strat something I liked, and I do like it. I don't want to milk it anymore, but I'll put up. Actually, I went over to so this was designed to compete with Judge Death, the bass with the fuzz pedal in it, going through the Roland Cube bass amp, battery powered super rig, and it sounded fucking amazing. And I just could not get a good distortion sound out of the Roland Microcube. Get an amazing clean sound, shit distortion sound. And what I've noticed since using this, which sounds fucking great, you couldn't actually change between the channels easily because you had to go from like jazz chorus to Marshall, and the volume would increase twice as much. So if you ever tried to switch, even if you just go over to the switch it for the next song, you're having to set it up at the start of every song, or you can't do it in the middle of the song. Whereas that, it's there. Yes. So I'll end with a wee bit. I've not done any demos of this myself yet, so that'll be the next video. But I did take Judge Death and the bass amp and me and the this Strat and the wee cube, and had a wee bit of a battery jam over at Jen's house with two lovely ladies, Jen and her daughter. A threesome, three-piece, yeah. It was more it's a technical demo, so I was kind of a bit shit, so I didn't want to stick it in as a. I couldn't really put it out as a proper video, but stuck at the end of this for all of the hardcore are still watching. Yeah, totally. So I'll show you what it can do, but basically the downsides I'm having with this so far are I would have really liked. There's more to talk about. Like, see the turbo mode, which I've never found any use. It's got a use. Yeah, I'm loving this whole. I almost want to have a guitar that takes a pedal so I could just work on the pedal I've got, because I've never really done any faffing about with the filter and the. You just kind of set it so it sounds good, then stand up and play it. Whereas that, you can just adjust it a wee bit more. Oh, it's awesome. So here is a. I won't ruin which song. I'll see how far into it we get before you recognise it, and I shall catch you later. Thanks for watching. See you later. Hey YouTube, sorry that was a wee bit. I can't work out how to put that wee bit of video onto the end of the other one. So instead of doing a wee bit of just showing off here, it's just working. So as I said before, the original use for this was playing through the jazz chorus, or the microcube on jazz chorus sound. Also got a humbucker, but if I stomp on it, automatic colour split. What I wanted was to use pre-sound. So I will have to do a proper video, but basically it totally did what I wanted it to do. Now I'm sitting here wondering if there's some way of fitting a loop pedal into the top of the amp that runs off its own power, so I could have a wee run, because obviously I've got clean, I've got really good clean, and I've got the best distortion. Well, but the rat totally just works in the guitar. Why would you not want a rat in the guitar? Especially if, like me, maybe for you it's a tube screamer that you have on all the time, or it's your go-to, go for it. Yeah, so I want to go into more detail playing this, but that's already been 3 minutes. That's really all you're getting in this video. I'll do proper demos through my usual amp and all that stuff. But yeah, I think this was totally worth it. And price-wise as well, if you're talking about buying a Harley Benton, cheaper than Harley Benton. By miles, you can buy a shite. So I'm thinking pick up one of these, whatever this guitar is, or mods. Total cost in mods is something like 15 quid, something like that. For the pedal, a scratch plate, and okay, you would get a Wilkinson pickup, but you just get a cheaper pickup. 15 quid would probably cover you for the scratch plate, the fuzz pedal, and the pickup. And then everything else is just a bog standard Argos Encore Strat. Which, to be fair, this is not without any modifications. This is what position 2 would have sounded like through a microcube anyway. So, I mean, the modifications of this guitar were really just to make me want it. And if the way I look at it, if I wanted, someone else probably will as well. But it was just boring. So the other scratch plate, okay, I didn't buy it, I already had it, but they're only 3 quid. Temu or 3.50. You might have to do a wee bit of filing or something to get it to fit. But I mean, hey, I didn't need to put a humbucker in it. I just did it because that was what the black scratch plate had on it. I thought, why not put a humbucker in it and then put a fuzz pedal on it to make me like it? So a rat pedal. But it just works, and not just on the humbucker. It's just got that rat thing where it's just kind of almost fuzz, but not quite. It lets enough through. The switch I want to talk about is the it's got the turbo rat, which never made any sense to me. It's just pure. Oh, it's pure loud and thing. Yeah, but see if you turn the volume right down, it's a different type of distortion, but. See, I mean, that's a totally usable sound. You just have to you have to get down and adjust the volume on the pedal. It's just there. You can easily do it. Especially if you're in the middle of a solo and it gets to the bit where it's like. More distortion at the end of the solo. Incidentally, it's total super loud. I'd say we're at 3 on volume and gain on the jazz chorus setting. Rock on, just watch this. I'll start the next video when I'm sticks to you. I'll work out some way of putting in that jam I had with the Armstrongs. Catch you later.